had to fight my way to the theater or from the theater or in the theater, been attacked because there were people who did not like what you were saying in there, what was going on in that theater.
Really?
Yes. And I'm not talking about just Shakespeare. There, when you get down the line, there are plays about the Scottsboro Boys, and there's one in that play. In doing that play, we were doing it in the middle of a white neighborhood that was a working class neighborhood, and they were not enamored of the fact that in this building, which housed several things, there was a theater and there was a dance hall, and on Saturday night the polka was going on above us, and the floor would shake and they would jump, and we were doing play about the Scottsboro Boys, about these 9 boys. And there was one night, well, it was in that I learned that I should carry some kind of a weapon with me in order to get through the neighborhood into the theater. And I learned that a Coca-Cola bottle, an empty Coca-Cola bottle in a bag, was not a weapon. And so that you could have a Coke before you went to work and take the bottle, put it in the bag, and put it in your pocket, and you got something, at least to respond to any overtures that are made to you. And so we'd go to the theater that way. And then there was the day that we were on stage and doing this play of protest. And there's this really raucous at the back of the theater, and it was a bunch of young men who had come in from the dance upstairs, knowing what we were doing, and were taking the folding chairs and throwing them forward into the audience. And so there was a fight in the audience. So, and this was in New York City, and this
is not the demure theater that most people think about when they think of the theatrical world.
And you remember that in what's his name's theater? Long time ago. What was it called? I want to say Courtyard. It was down in They used to have to, if a black play was subject to be attacked, by gangs, roving gangs. And if you were in the audience, you were part of it, And that was the part that was left out of the movie that they did about that section of New York and the gangs. No, it was called recently.
Gangs of New York.
Gangs
of New York, yeah.
Gangs,
The Scorsese?
Yeah, the Scorsese film.
Yeah.
That they kind of passed over that. And one of our famous Shakespearean actors had a theater down there, and his work was abused a great deal in order to do his work without the fear, not the fear, the possibility of being attacked. So you go to England. And he was a very accepted Shakespearean actor there, and in Germany, and in various places in Europe, and certainly in Russia. So that was where the actors went. Paul Robeson ended up over there, most honored actor in other places in the world, but not necessarily honored here.